what God has done in my life. Amen. Our God, our Father, God, we thank you for what's already taken place. God, walk the corridors of our minds and have thy own way. God, move like you never moved before. God, let something be said, let something be done, God, that you can be glorified. The devil can be traumatized, and your people can be edified. God, let the words of my mouth, meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. God, you are all strength, and you are all redeemer. It's in Jesus' mighty and victorious name we decree and declare it to be done. Every believer say amen. Amen. And thanks be unto God. To Pastor Williams in his absence. To Pastor Martin, Pastor Rankins, the mighty, illustrious, fabulous class of 1979. Listen, when I get there, and I got about 33 years to go. When I get there, I won't look like y'all. Amen? Amen? I'm already looking like y'all. I just want to make sure I maintain it. Amen? So I'm going to get some notes out of the church. Amen. To my church home. It's good to be home. If you will, journey with me to the epistle of 1 John. 1 John chapter number 3. Those who know me know I'm not a long-winded preacher. I'm going to say what God gave me, and we're going to get out of here. 1 John chapter 3, beginning at verse number 1. And I'm going to read until I get tired. 1 John chapter number 3. To all the pastors that's in the congregation, to all the first ladies, Ms. Holmes, it's good to see you. While you're getting it, y'all was singing, y'all glad y'all went to Greenville High. I changed the song. I'm glad I went to O'Bannon. Won't he do it? 1 John chapter number 3, verse number 1. And the Holy Writ declares these words. Behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed, the Father has lavished upon us, that we should be called the sons. Don't just look at that. The sons and daughters of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons and daughters of God, and it does not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, that's my daddy. That's my daddy. Be seated in the presence of the Lord. For the time that I share ours to share together today, I would like to tag this text, that's my daddy. That's my daddy. Can we be honest? We are at church, aren't we? Frictions and fractures take place. As a matter of fact, they happen in our very own families. We can be honest and boldly admit that sometimes our family structures are not what we would like for them to be. They are not what they ought to be. Each of us have to deal with some frictions and fractures, even some factions in our family. Some persons against other persons. Some persons siding with others. There are always issues in the family. Not just the biological family, but also the spiritual family. Frictions arise. Fractions take place. Sometimes we are splintered in more ways than we should be. And so Paul says here's what you do when you get fractured and splintered. Be reconciled each to the other. He says don't let the stuff fester. Don't let it be harbored in your heart. Don't allow the fractures and frictions to get so bad that you don't get back together when you need to get back together. And you should do so swiftly, and it should be continual. It should not ever fail you. You should always be about the business of getting back in order with your brother and sister. That's the responsibility of the people of faith. That's the responsibility of each one of us. That's our responsibility as children of God. That we ought to see each other as brothers and sisters. We ought to love each other. We ought to admire each other. We ought to lift each other up. We are drawn to a beautiful reality that John lifts up for us here in this little missive of 1 John chapter 3. For in this chapter he writes to the people, he tells them in no uncertain terms that they have been called to be children of the Most High God. This missive is not so much about our responsibility as brothers and sisters in our biological families. But this talks about the reality of our spiritual family. It talks about how we are called to be children of God, that we are called to be sisters and brothers. We are his children. What a blessing, what a delight, what a privilege it is to be a child of God. What an honor it is for us to be hooked up or looked upon from the Holy One as children. That we are included in a divine family, and no one can exclude us. No one can excommunicate us. No one can excuse us. Nobody can fire us. We are children of God. The Bible declares that once we get in the hand of God, can't nobody pluck us out. I don't know about you, but that serves good news to me, because I know how fickle, finite, and funny acting I am, and I'm glad I have an infinite God that despite my finite, he's still hooking a brother up. I'm a child of the Master. I'm a child of the King. I'm bought with a price. I've been adopted into the royal priesthood. I am joint heir to I'm the head, and not that I'm above and not beneath. The Bible says I'm a lender and not a borrower. I'm more than a conqueror. I am a child of the King. Not only that, Pastor Robinson, but he said because he's my daddy and because he owns a cattle on 1,000 hills, one of those hills belong to me. He said, I go away to prepare a place for you, and where I am, there you may be also. And in my Father's house are many rooms, and if it was not so, I wouldn't have told you, look, I don't need a mansion, just give me a room. Just give me a room. If I can just dwell in this temple and dwell at his feet, I'll sing praises until I can't sing praises no more, because I am his child. Not only am I his child, but children, brothers and sisters, you are too. You are his child too, because once you accept him as your father, then he accepts you as his child. He includes us. He includes us. He includes us in the family. Watch this little missive. As I suggest to you today, in these first two verses, it helps us to understand how important it is, how wonderful it is, how phenomenal it is that God has called us to be his children. I need you to pay attention. And I believe that just excites you as much as it excites me. when you realize how much God has you on his heart. I wish you'll hear me, because I said God has you on his heart. The reason I know it because he says the plans I have for you are to prosper you